Hello, everyone, for OneWrestling.com. This is Bill Apter. My guest today on Where Are They Now? Shane Douglas.
More like, who are they now, right?
Who are they now? Actually, we're in New Jersey.
Yeah, exactly right.
At the Legends of the Ring convention. And, wow, catching up with you. What are you doing these days? When did you retire, first of all?
Well, I retired from the ring in December of '05, and then I was announcing for TNA, and I wasn't real happy with the direction that they were going. And the way I liken it to people, for me, after having been in the ring so long and spent so much of my career in the ring, for me being that close to it was sort of like an alcoholic being in a bar. Yeah. And by January of '06, I then decided to January of '07, I'm sorry. I spent the year doing the announcing. January of '07.
By the way, I'm glad you did that, because right now a lot of the internet people are going like, no, it was January. Okay, go ahead.
yeah, exactly. I got to make sure I keep my facts straight. Right. But it was January of '07, and I'm now teaching school, back teaching school at my alma mater, the New Brighton Middle School. So if anybody out there is watching this, shout out to the New Brighton Middle School, and do your homework, read.
What are you teaching?
Social studies, 8th grade social studies. Believe it or not, there was a sliver of truth to the Dean Douglas character. I am a school teacher, and I do teach the 8th grade students there, and do try to get them to become better citizens. Not an easy job today, competing with this internet.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. It's a whole new world. I'm going to ask you, what was the best time in your career, and what was the worst time in your career?
Anybody watching this that knows me knows the best time of my career was ECW. One of my friends, Paulie, came up to me today in the restaurant this morning and gave me a picture.
Not Paulie Dangerously.
No, not that Paulie Dangerously, no. And gave me a picture that he'd been trying to get to me. I hadn't seen him in years. And he got me a picture of Bam Bam Bigelow, him, and Chris Candido, and the smiles and the life on their faces. And it broke my heart, because, that was a big reason why I got out of the business when Bammer left us after the tragedy of Chris. I felt like the only two people I knew I could trust, my two brothers in the business, were gone. And I, of course, was fighting my own demons and battles, and didn't want to end up in the same place with two kids that I have, Connor and Caden. So if you guys are out there, I love you. And so now I'm happily back at my alma mater. I've been blessed to get an opportunity to go back to teaching, and couldn't be better than being my alma mater. Hard to say.
Yeah, what was the worst time in the business for you?
The worst time of my career, obviously, would have been my second stint in the World Wrestling Federation. In 1990, my first stint there was tremendous. There wasn't much expectation on me. They were slowly grooming me and ready to put me into sort of a John Bon Jovi gimmick. They had some music written by Jimmy Hart. We were going to go into the studio and record it when my father fell ill with latter stage emphysema and chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, COPD. So I had to leave the road to go be with him, and Vince was very gracious. Told me at that time, pulled me aside, told me his background and family, told me that family comes first. Told me that I'd been a good employee for him, and I was welcome back any time. When I went back in '96, after being, the franchise character for ECW and getting pretty hot that year, it was a complete turnaround. Went up there. I don't feel and believe, and I don't think the fans would believe that I was given a fair shake. It's hard to imagine that somebody could be so instrumental and key player to a company's success like I was in ECW, and then suddenly get to up there and for the powers that be, that didn't want me there, taking their belt, what they felt was their belts, and undermining it. But to each his own. I've so far moved beyond that and put it behind me. It is what it is. The business is what it is, and but that was definitely the worst time of my career.
What would it take to lure you back?
I don't know. I've got a 2.5-year-old son. He'll be 3 in December, December 6th, Caden, and my 7-year-old.
Now, if you're watching this after December, he's already 3.
Okay. He's already turned 3. Okay. And my older son is 7. He'll be 8 this coming April 6th. It would take a lot for me to leave them. But if I could get back, I would like to announce. I love that part of TNA. I always loved that part back when I did it with ECW, Joey Styles, who I consider to be the best play-by-play guy in the business. But I watched Tazz, and I think Tazz is doing a fantastic job. But that would be about the only bit that would lure me back. There would be nothing that lured me back to the ring. First, Bill, I accomplished way more than I ever thought I would in the business. I had never imagined to be a world champion. I was never that pretentious to think that I could do that. But once I started getting my feet wet and started realizing that maybe I might be a little bit decent at this business, and I had a load of fun with it. I consider myself to be tremendously blessed from God above to have had the career that I had, to have been given the opportunities that I had and seen the things that I had, the bad with the good, because that's what life is. You wouldn't understand the good if you didn't have the bad. And, so I consider it blessed, but I consider it a chapter of in my book of life that's behind me now, and no regrets.
Okay. Your fans are right out there. Would you like to say something for them?
God bless you all, man. I wish you the best of everything. Hope you have a sliver of the success in life that I have with my career. And always remember, the good stuff in life, you only realize it because of the bad stuff in life.
Bill Apter with Shane Douglas. Thank you, Shane.
Thank you, sir. Good to see you again, man.
Likewise, and we'll see you at the matches.